Jaxson Dart making the start against the LA Chargers, who were 4-0 against rookie quarterbacks last year, with Jim Harbaugh as the head coach, Jesse Minter as the defensive coordinator. So congratulations, Jaxson Dart. You're an NFL starter, and you didn't make it to week 5 against the Saints. You're starting week 4 against the Chargers. I'm surprised it took this long. And at some point, you got to play. And they're all NFL teams. I mean, good team, bad team, medium team, it doesn't matter. They're all NFL teams. You're an NFL quarterback. This isn't some fantasy league. This isn't theoretical exercise. You're an NFL quarterback. Go. Let's see what you can do. And I think it's good that they're doing it now. They probably should have done it earlier. Yeah,
they should have done it earlier. And if you really go back and look at the Giants, if you just step back, the end of the 2024 season, and you look at the Giants' decision-making at quarterback, if you're honest, you'd say it doesn't really make sense. The only thing that made sense was trading back into the draft and getting Jaxson Dart. But they signed Russell Wilson. Why? They signed Jameis Winston and Russell Wilson. You don't need both of those guys. You need one of them. So you probably should have signed Jameis Winston. They moved on from Tommy DeVito because they had 4 quarterbacks. So you could have kept DeVito, signed Jameis, draft Jaxson Dart, and start him. That's what they really should have done. I think Jaxson Dart, to your point, Mike, I think Jaxson Dart has been ready for a long time. I think he's been, compared to the guy in front of him, I think Jaxson Dart has been ready since training camp. He has been their best quarterback, and they just happened to start Russell for 3 games, but Jaxson Dart probably could have been their starter week 1.
I know there's a salary floor to go along with the salary cap. There are mandatory spending requirements. I get that. But the idea didn't really crystallize for me until just now, as you were talking about Russell Wilson. They wasted $10.5 million. If I was a shareholder in New York Giants Incorporated, I'd be pissed. I'd start a proxy fight. You wasted $10.5 million. You spent $10.5 million you did not have to spend. You had your veteran in Jameis Winston. You drafted Jaxson Dart. Unless the truth is that this Russell Wilson contract was a ruse aimed at allowing them to move on the draft board the way they wanted to get Jaxson Dart, and therefore it's just part of the investment made in Jaxson Dart. I don't know that they would ever admit that, but maybe that's the explanation. I don't know. But they wasted $10.5 million at the end of the day on Russell Wilson. If they were ultimately apples to apples going to get Jaxson Dart, they didn't need to do that. And now they got a guy who I think doesn't want to be there. They may not want him there. What do you do? I still watch the Bengals. For a 5th-round pick, I think that Russell Wilson could be removed from the situation and the Giants could save a little money.
Yeah, that would make sense. I mean, he's better than Browning. He's better than Jake Browning, I think. But what happens when Joe Burrow comes back? So I can see
he may not be coming back. That's the thing. This is the guy. I mean, if Joe Burrow's healthy, I'm sorry to interrupt you, but if Joe Burrow's healthy and they're contending, they'll deal with that at the time. This is the guy to just get us through to the middle of December,
get you there,
and not have a complete train wreck.
Yeah, keep you in, keep you around 500, keep you in the conversation, so you're not out of the playoff race by November 10th.
Hi, it's Mike Florio. Thanks for watching PFT on YouTube. Hit subscribe for the latest news and analysis from Pro Football Talk.